you guys ready to get cheesy? Hi everybody. So we're changing it up today. We're not going to be working out, but we're going to be talking about eating healthy. So I'm going to introduce you to one of my favorite meals that I love for lunch or as a side dish. And you guys might eat a lot of this too, but I'm going to show you and share with you a healthier version of mac and cheese. So what I've noticed about mac and cheese is that the cheesy part is not really real cheese. Sometimes we use products that are fabricated, made of oil, and bad products that are just not good for us and our digestive system, and we don't really metabolize it that well, and it kind of sticks to us in a way that is not good. So using different products and replacing it with healthier options is where we're headed with this video. So I would like to share with you, instead of making cheese out of oil, milk, we're going to make it out of cashews. So our main ingredient for our cheese is cashews. We choose unsalted whole cashews, as well as some other spices and ingredients that make it taste really good. The other product that we use is nutritional yeast. It's a cheese supplement. So for the people out there who are going vegan or gluten-free or just watching their diet and taking out the cheese, sometimes people sprinkle cheese on their salads or other foods that they like to get the cheese supplement. They use nutritional yeast. So this is one of the main ingredients in your cheese. As far as the pasta goes, pasta is usually made with flour, and flour is kind of not recommended by certain people who follow a paleo diet or a Atkins diet or a keto diet. So again, and if you're vegan or vegetarian, here's an alternative to your pasta. So there's one brand called Enza. They make it in spaghetti or different types of shells. And the other one is the Barilla chickpea pasta. So these are both made out of chickpeas. And instead of flour and ingredients that are maybe not necessarily good for you or against your belief system, chickpeas is an alternative. So we're going to make chickpea pasta with cashews and nutritional yeast and other spices to make our mac and cheese. Sounds a little bit crazy, but is the best mac and cheese I've ever had. It tastes gourmet. It tastes like it came from a restaurant. So I'm going to show you how to do it step by step, and hope you guys like it. I will be posting the ingredients to the video as well as in the comments, but here are some of the ingredients that you're going to need. So chickpea pasta as an alternative. The cashews, I got this at Costco, huge container, great value. The nutritional yeast, it's pretty expensive, but it goes a long way. So you're going to need some turmeric, mustard, salt, garlic clove, cayenne pepper for a little spice, which I like a little bit more spicy, chili powder, lemon juice, and then to garnish, paprika and ground pepper. So you're also going to need some water, which we'll add in later. Also, you're going to need a blender to help blend up the cheese. So we'll make the cheese first. In the meantime, I'm going to start boiling the water for the pasta, And again, I add a little oil and a little salt to the water just to add, so to make sure like the pasta doesn't stick, and the salt adds a little flavor and helps the water boil faster. So, all right, I'm gonna get started on that. Another little hint for keeping your nutrition in check is just changing up simple things like your oil. So I've changed my extra virgin olive oil to a healthier choice of avocado oil. So I'm going to add that to the pot now with some salt. Good. I'm going to let that start to heat up and boil. And I think I'm going to be making two boxes of this, just because the recipe makes a lot of cheese, so you can make 2 boxes of pasta and have some leftovers for another time. Are you guys ready to get cheesy? All right, let's start adding in all the ingredients into our blender. I have 1.5 cups of raw cashews. The recipe says to soak them in water for 2 hours. I never do that, so you can do that if you want. I guess it makes it a little bit more soft, so if you don't have a powerful blender, it will make it easier for it to blend. That's what I'm guessing. So 1.5 cup of raw cashews. You're going to add in 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon. So I figured out over the time of making this cheese that usually a half a lemon is like 1 tablespoon. So 3 halves of a lemon makes about 3 tablespoons. And I'm not one to like really follow recipes to the exact T. If I like something like the cayenne pepper, I might add more of that in than it's recommended, and then learn from doing. So if I taste something that's missing or don't taste it, and I want to add something else, then I'll add it in the next time. So it's just a helpful hint that half a lemon is about 1 tablespoon. So 3 lemons, so you don't have to keep their exact measurements. So after that, we have our nutritional yeast, and there is about, let me see exactly what it is, so my thumb's wet. It's a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, add that in. 3/4 of a cup of water. 1.5 teaspoons of fine salt. In this I have the turmeric, the cayenne pepper, and the chili powder. It's a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and it says a pinch of cayenne pepper, but I put a 1/4 teaspoon of the cayenne pepper in there, so it should be a little bit spicy, which is the way I like it. It says a 1/2 clove of garlic. I just put that much in, and whether it's a half, a full, and you really can't taste the difference, I think, but it's up to you. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. So those are all the ingredients to make the cheese. In the meantime, my water over here is almost to a boil. I'm going to blend this all up, and I'll show you the final product after we blend it. So now we have the blended cheese that you can add to your pasta. Put that on the side for a second. The water is boiling, so I'm going to add in my chickpea pasta. It's up to you. I'm going to make 2 boxes, so we have leftovers. Keep an eye on that. Wait for the water to boil. The box says 7 to 9 minutes. Again, I'm not really good at following cooking directions. I just kind of wing it and hope for the best and just check it as I go. So maybe in a few minutes I'll check it again, see how the texture is, see how it tastes, and then decide from there. It says 1 or 2 extra minutes for more tender pasta, so it's up to you again. It can vary on your stove, and considering I put 2 boxes in, I don't know if it changes that at all, but I guess it could. And after I'm done with that, I'll drain the water out and then put the pasta back in the pot, add the cheese, serve, garnish, and we're done. So our pasta is just about finished, and just a little hint for those who are watching. If you're going to make this for your kids, maybe don't tell them that it's chickpea pasta or cashew fake cheese, which as a kid I probably would have thought, ugh, but just try it before you judge. That's all I have to say. Just try it before you judge. So I'm going to drain the pasta. It's hot. So add that back into the pot. Take your cheese. The cheese is quite thick, so when you add it to the hot pasta, it makes it a little bit more, I don't know, liquefied, I guess. Looks so good. Stir it around, make sure that the cheese is spread throughout the pasta. Get all that cheese out the bottom. Nice. So grab a bowl. And maybe a nice little spoon. There you go. Nice hot steamy mac and cheese. If you want to add a little ground pepper and paprika, grab a fork, try it, make sure it cools, and enjoy. Let me know how you like your mac and cheese, vegan, cashew, chickpea, pasta style mac and cheese. Hopefully you guys think it's just as good as I. Now, I don't normally eat mac and cheese, whether it's Kraft or Velveeta. I normally don't eat mac and cheese but I will eat this mac and cheese. One, because it tastes really good, but also know that I also know that it's healthy for me. So anything I put in my body, I know is going to give me energy as well as nutrients, and that's a win-win. So again, enjoy. Let me know what you think. Till next time. So good. You gotta try it. So good.